Hi, everyone. Hello and welcome. Welcome, Viviane, my co host. Woohoo! Viviane's here.
Hi, John. Hi, everyone. Lovely to see you all here.
Yes, thank you for coming, everyone. It's so lovely to see you all
Thanks, John.
here.
I don't know
And
where that sound is coming from.
oh,
Looks like.
there's a sound? I don't hear any strange sounds. Um, welcome to our quantum psychic Akashic readings, clearings, healings, predictions, spirit guide introductions, past lives, future lives, pet healing, psychic mediumship, and home clearing, and more. We're very excited to support you in your request today. Please,
Mm-hmm.
as Viviane has said very kindly, please put all your requests in all capitals, and that way we know to tag them and we keep them throughout the live stream so that we randomly pick from the list. So once or if your request is randomly picked, um, then please just say hello in the chat. And the quicker you say hello, the longer we can spend time doing our best to help you. If you're asking on behalf of a pet or a loved one, for example, please do get their permission before ideally making the request and before definitely by the time we get to working on it. So we'll always check just to make sure because we not only do we need it ethically, but it also makes a big difference um, to both the receiver and ourselves. And oh, I don't know. There's so much going on just now. It's such exciting times. Um, I was just
Mm-hmm.
sharing with Viviane that the safe space which are going on create in a moment. Often, what I see in my third eye, and only on these live streams, is this nice big green protective bubble around us that we create each session to help keep all the energy nice and clear and safe for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so cool that that's been the thumbnail all along, and it's taken me almost a year to to realize that's what it was all along, even though I
Wow.
created it with some AI prompts in Canva. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. Um, so please do join us in this safe space creation, and it'll make all the difference for you receiving whatever services we'll be offering with your requests. So let's take a deep breath together in through the nose, nice and deep, and breathe out what no longer serves, our highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep, and breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion, nice and loud. And continue to breathe deeply and calmly. Focus your attention now on the very center of your heart, where your golden divine spark enters your human form. And from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light upwards, up through the top of your head, up through into the sky, up into space and into the stars. Reach up higher and higher through the frequencies and dimensions of this universe until you reach the highest dimension of the source of love of this universe. And there, connecting your light cord into the highest dimension of source. Feeling that oneness, unity, and unconditional love, remain connected into source and extend your light cord down to the stars and sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And now, as you gently allow your heart to relax and softly open within the safe space we create, from the center of your heart this time, extend a cord of light downwards, down through the roots of your spine and deep into the earth, all the way down through the layers of the planet. Reach all the way down until you reach the very core of Mother Earth, and there, connecting your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. We send Mother Gaia so much love at this time and allow her to send her love back. Remain connected into Gaia's heart and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, up through the root of your spine, and into your heart once more. Now, together with the light of Source above, Mother Gaia below, and your own light, expand out a golden bubble of protective light to surround you, about 2 meters out to each side, above and below, in front and behind you. And set the intention for this safe space, this protective bubble around you, that only energies and entities with your permission, with your highest good, love, and compassion can see you, access you, or exist within this space or within you. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. And into your safe space, invite in your spirit guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. Ask at this time for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, and assistance with the integration of today's session. And now, through space and time, I create a golden protected bubble around all of us who choose to join this live stream or replay on Viviane or myself YouTube channels, and that have the highest good for all, and set the intention that only energies and entities with Viviane and I's permission, our highest good of all, love and compassion for all, can see us, access us, or exist within this space or within us. All other energies and entities must leave the space immediately. And into this safe space for Viviane and I inviting our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metron, Source, and Gaia. And I set the intention to support you with your requests today. Please put them in capitals. We'll randomly pick requests, and please say hello if you're picked. And if you have any requests for others, including pets or loved ones, please do ask their permission first of all. How wonderful. Thank you for joining us in this safe space creation. And I can tell if they're paying attention because I have like one eye open watching all the comments. I'd be far too distracted if I tried that. Yeah, so hello to everyone. I hope you're doing well through what continues to be an ever magical, exciting time here on planet Earth. Well done for being human. It's not easy, right?
No, it's not. Sometimes we ask ourselves, what was I thinking?
Yeah,
Why
right.
did I choose this? Right?
I can just imagine our souls reading like the blueprint of John Binney's life. Oh, it's like does like software for a while. Well, that sounds, I don't know what that is. Sounds interesting. And these traumas. Oh, they'll be fine. That can't be that bad, right? And just like working through it, and your soul's like, what did you do?
You let me sign this and agree with this.
That's right. I'm sure that it's like sold to our souls at the end of that blueprint. It's like, look at the growth you're gonna get. You're gonna go from like being a little meek soul into being, think of all this pain and suffering. It's gonna do such good for you. It's like, okay. Wow. I'm gonna remember that in my deepest, darkest times. And I'm sure it'd also be completely unsatisfactory as a human, when we do this work, if we said to people, and your soul chose this. They're like, what? It did. I'm gonna let me call my soul. Let me just have a chat about this. Elizabeth Scott says, pretty sadistic, if I can even say the word. Yeah, very true. Yeah, who knows what our souls had in line for us, but I'd love to think that, as I was saying to someone today, that all of our pain and suffering, the reasons behind them, will become clear in time. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I feel I'll remember that the next time I'm struggling. Who would you like to choose first, Viviane?
Maybe I'll go first today.
Okay.
Thank you. I guess we have all the requests. Just reminder, please post in caps so we can notice your request versus the comments in the chat. So, and makes it easier for us. Chat. Right. Okay. Light delight. Please say hi in the chat. Well, I guess you just posted this, so you must be here. So you're asking for energy clearing for lifelong. No energy and negative energy. Your name is Michelle. Okay. So you want an energy clearing.
For lifelong no energy. I thought for a moment that was lifelong energy clearing, and it's like that's a great idea. Like no one ever asked for that. um, but yeah, we can definitely take a look. Hello, this is Michelle. Says Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. Light delight. Um, yeah, we can make a
Okay.
start and just ask your guides and Michelle to step forwards. I, I'm seeing like my first well impressions, my first observations are there's some sort of distortion to the light around the outside of Michelle's aura, and it's on the right side mostly.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the outside of her aura, on the very outer aspects. It's not a very nice feeling to it as I get closer to it. What's your first impressions?
I noticed something uh, along her shoulder blades, like behind her.
Mhm. Yeah, because I asked what this was, and her guide said it's a cloak. It's like,
Mm,
oh, that's interesting. It's like something left it there, like put it on her and left it.
okay. Okay.
It reminds me of it. So it does have this is an entity. It does have sentience. It is conscious.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it reminds me of Doctor Strange's from the Marvel movies, his cloak, which kind of seems alive.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that, but it's very dark. It does have some color, some darker purples and like a shimmering aspect to it.
Mm-hmm.
It seems straightforward to remove. I'm just double checking. It doesn't serve. Yeah, it doesn't serve Michelle's highest good. It doesn't have permission to be there. So let me
Mm-hmm.
get this out of the way.
Okay.
Return to source or never return here again. Okay. And we can take a closer look. I still think it's worth looking at. I don't know if you're still looking at the shoulder blades, but I can still take a look.
Mm-hmm. I'm being I'm feeling a sensation between the solar plexus and the sacral chakra towards the right of my body.
Yeah, if you want to focus there, I'm just going to do some healing on the shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Just bring in source love energy. return to source or never return here again.
There seems to be a dense energy there. It's like it's like a circle.
Is this around the solar plexus, you said?
Yeah, it's between the solar and the sacral, and towards the right side of her body, more towards the not in the middle of the connection, but um, towards the right on that line.
Wow. It sounds very graphic, but it's a strong um, sensation, too strong to ignore. I felt instantly like I just wanted to be sick as I
Yeah,
came near that. It's like this.
but there's feels like a knot in my right side there where this circle is.
Mhm. Would you like to remove this?
Sure, yeah, thank you.
Wow, yeah.
The way Archangel Michael is, I see him with his light sword going around this dance circle. It looks like it's looking like surgery to me, like
Yeah.
going around to scoop this out.
I keep seeing references to the plutonium, like if a nuclear reactor of a nuclear power station explodes, like that this feeling of deep, dark density in a small mass. And it's
Mm-hmm.
so, as you described Archangel Michael, like he was very gently and carefully pulling this out because it's
Yeah, as
dense
if
and yet
he was
powerful.
removing a tumor, an energetic tumor kind of a thing.
That makes sense.
And now I see the where it left like a cavity where it was,
Mhm.
and I'm going to ask Archangel Raphael to send healing energy there. Now I see the area being where the cavity was being slowly raised until it's even again.
Mhm. Oh yeah, wow. These archangels are very good at what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Although you know what Archangel Michael did? He did that thing, if you ever fear of spiders and then someone doesn't have a fear of spiders and they pick up the spider, he did that thing to me. He's like, "Hey John, look. Look at this." It's like, "Yeah, I don't want it." Um, but yeah, really what I saw, like where these all came from was an entity that's been coming and going from Michelle. It's not been there for some time.
Mm.
That that um that the deepest, darkest like entity we saw down between the sacral and solar plexus, over to the right, that was originally a marker. So it was a way of the entity like coming back to Michelle. And so, and it still fascinates me why they do this, but it had grown over time. You know, it formed, they do have their own consciousness, but it formed from just its role of only being a marker. And this cape that was on her was almost like a marker to warn other beings away, to say, "Don't you come near Michelle. Michelle's mine." And so removing both is a great way of helping Michelle on a journey.
Before we move on, now I'm just feeling something like right in the middle here, so I just want to check.
Okay.
Like right
Yeah.
here. It's like almost like air that moves up from that area.
Okay. Yeah, I can see her body is like really reacting to these changes quite positively, but it's a suddenly it started helping like circulation and flow of energy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just asking Archangel Raphael as well to take a double check on the work we're doing. Archangel Raphael is saying balance and flow towards harmonization. So it's a reharmonization. It's fascinating. It's this, when we all have a frequency range, and our bodies are always trying to harmonize between our darkest, lowest vibration emotions and the highest. And what's just happened with Michelle is that the deepest, darkest emotions, which were dominated by these entities, they've lifted. So it's caused this like this huge kind of surge, and then just so her body's starting to bring it back alignment. How does it look for you, Michelle? For you, Viviane?
Yeah, after the first sensation, I do. It feels good.
Wonderful.
No discomfort there. So yeah.
And I was just checking with Archangel Raphael that we hadn't started to trigger some sort of Kundalini awakening, you know, or Kundalini experiences, saying, no, it's fine. It's just it's like when you hold a ball underwater for so long and then it pops up. It's that feeling.
Yeah, it felt like that, like bubbling up. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Michelle. And yeah, Michelle, please do get plenty of rest and drink lots of water. Well, sorry, as much as water as feels right for you. We're all different. Please do, Michelle, since that was a really, you know, a significant two attachments that you've had. Please do, even if you're doing other John Binney meditations right now, please start these free 14-day meditations for negative entity protection, because that'll help you, especially through, sometimes we can be a bit more vulnerable during the recovery process. So especially over the next 3 days, it is a 14-day program. So I'd encourage you to go through that. And I hope that helps you on your journey. Let us know in the comments how you're feeling, Michelle.
Yes.
I hope it helps you. And there was a comment from Darcy Turner earlier when we were talking about our souls, and how our souls have signed many up for a lot of challenges in our lives. And Darcy Turner says, "I know I'm going to kick my soul's butt once I'm back on the other side," which is really funny. Or maybe not. Maybe you'll say, "Thank you so much. That was the best trauma I've ever had in any
Mm-hmm.
lifetime. Thank you for the
Yeah. Now
comments.
you may say now it really all makes sense. Hmm.
My turn then. I
Yes.
can tell by the very slight pause from you, Viviane. Okay, let's take a look. The next request, which I'll select randomly, and that song, It's Been a Year. Okay, here's the next request. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep. Oh,
Here's
oh wow. I promise I did not see that request when I was selecting it. But that's so lovely. It,
Mhm.
it must be divine guidance. So, Darcy, I did respond in the live chats. Feel free to, so we can take a look just now. I'm sure you're asking whether
Mhm.
you're ready for the foundational class that starts in October. I'm sure we can take a quick look and check in on you. Oh, and Michelle's just saying, I feel fine. I'll take great care. Thank you, Michelle. Please do. And Darcy's here. Fabulous.
Mhm.
So your request is, I'm interested in taking John's foundational class, but I'm not sure if I'm ready. I feel I have strong energy, but no clairs, so I'm unable to fully connect to my guides. Can I'm guessing it is meant to say, I probably got cut off in the comments. Can you do a check on me to see if I'm ready or not?
Mhm.
Um, so in many respects, I feel it's in part a reading than maybe more than a scan of you right now. But
Yeah.
we can ask your guys, and we'd love to get Viviane your opinion first as a
Mhm.
independent third party. So just asking Darcy and your guides step forwards. Well, I got a very quick and straight answer from your guides. I'm just talking to your higher self as well.
I heard you have the clairs. She has the clairs. She may not be noticing them, but she does. And I'm getting a yes. She's the clairs. She made a comment about the clairs.
Hmm.
She's saying, oh, she has strong energy, but no clairs. It's just it's about noticing, taking the time to noticing and develop them. The two they're there, and I got a yes when it comes to uh, taking taking the class. I want to see if there's anything else they want to tell her.
Yeah, I got a straight answer. And I've just posted in the chat the link to the course as well. Although Darcy, you probably already
Mhm.
looked at it if you're asking. Just sharing for completeness.
It's like her soul wants this. It's just the fact that she's interested and she's asking. It's to show
Mhm.
that, yeah, she is ready for it. That's what I got.
Wonderful. And yeah, the first answer I got was from the guides was like, do the damn course. And it's like, I'm not sure I can say that word. Oh, I just did. And
Mm,
I thought that was really funny. And so
yes.
it's like, that's very enthusiastic. And it's hard coming from me, given you buy the
Mm-hmm.
course from me. So I double checked with Darcy's higher self. And Darcy's higher self just kind of showed me like the 8 weeks of the course and the agendas and just said, do this course and all will be revealed. It's like, oh, I love that. It's very magical. At a human level, I would say, of course, always, discern, follow your heart's guidance and just go with what feels right. It's designed as a course to be entry level. So if you're a good indicator of whether you're ready is just doing the 14-day spirit guide meditations. And if they feel good, like feel like you're making some sort of progress, then go ahead. And the course covers a wide range of aspects. A lot of what we do today is covered, and it's really focused on you as an individual. So you learning, building all these foundations of clearing, healing, talking to spirit guides, raising your vibrations, manifestation, astral travel, a little bit light language. It's a lot in 8
Mm-hmm.
weeks. But it's the foundations of all this sort of stuff we do. And we're all unique. And I love the message about the clairs, Viviane. Is like, you have the clairs. Like, I left them somewhere there. Hang on. Oh, there's one. I love that because I feel we all have these capabilities, but what's more difficult, including me as a mentor or teacher in that role, is
Mm-hmm.
we're all so unique.
Yes.
We have massive, diverse ranges of capabilities, and I feel like I'm always learning new ways to engage with people and to support them through training. And yeah, you can. We've already had, is it 30 or so people through the course, and it's so lovely to have such a broad range. I'm always looking for
Mm-hmm.
new and wild experiences to teach people, even those that feel a bit stuck and blocked. And worst case is you get permanent access to the training materials, so you can just keep going back to it. And I'll always be there if you have questions. Well, thank you so much for your interest, Darcy, and
Mm-hmm.
follow your heart to whatever you decide.
Yes. Okay, it's my turn now. Darcy. So, and also when you take the class, being in a group of other people learning with you and growing with you, it's a great experience.
Lovely. It was so lovely teaching you through it and the intermediate training.
Thank you. Yes, yes. I'm looking forward to the next level, the advanced one. So
Advanced.
the
It's
one is.
incredible naming. I know it's foundation, intermediate, advanced. Um, and I do limit the class sizes to 8. Well, it's 8 for the foundational and 4 for the intermediate.
Yeah.
Um, to just because it's not about the money, right? It's about, but as you say, it's like you want to feel you're part of a class, and
Yes.
I love that the feeling that people get, like each other in these smaller groups, um,
Mm-hmm.
and the same thing with in-person events as well.
Yeah. Cute. Lovely.
So your turn, is it?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay.
Let me guess, it'll be, should I book a session with Viviane? I'll type that one in. We're choosing the next request. Please say hello in the chat if your
Mhm.
request is called. Please put all requests in capitals.
Suzanne, this is you asking Suzanne. You're asking for an energy clearing. So please let us know if you're here, and we can get started. And
Suzanne's here. Yay, Suzanne.
thank you, Suzanne. Lovely. Okay, energy clearing. Okay.
Just asking Suzanne and your guides step forwards to see how we can assist today, and the others to step back. I'm being given very a precise, well, at first, a very precise location, and even showing me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being shown the right. So, where I'm touching my head. um,
Okay.
is this is very so Suzanne's guide came forward and said, John, I'm going to give you a location. The location is on the crown chakra, just over to the right. And then I felt this. It's below the skin, and being on the right side of the brain, it's the masculine doing side, and it's this. There's something there that's causing a partial influence
Mm-hmm.
over Suzanne. What have you found so far?
My attention is going towards the area between the sacral and the root chakra.
Mhm.
But I can see something up on the same area there. I see the head area you mentioned. I
Mm.
see something on top of her head, like um, almost like it's glued to her head, and it's very really to the shape, like formed as like the shape of her head, and it's really
Mhm.
uh,
Yeah, I think it's anchored. As I trace it, I think it's anchored in through the nervous system, so it follows down through the brain and follows down the spinal cord and down. I'm not sure if it
mm,
is the same thing you're seeing lower down. I'm not sure if it's the same being, but I can remove it, and then
mm-hmm.
we can see what's left.
Okay.
But thank you for confirming what you saw as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very. I mean, everything's unusual. I always, as I say in my training, expect the unexpected, and every single entity removes very different.
Mm-hmm.
It has. This entity has it's survived. Archangel Michael says it's survived a previous attempt to be
Okay.
removed, that which is why its shape is really like inexplicable. So I'm just going to gently separate it from Suzanne's crown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the way I saw it, I only saw it from the outside, so it's like this cap, like shaped to to her head, and um, it's so it really glued to the head, and around it, it's almost like forming like an indent. There's like an indentation around it
Mhm.
from the pressure of being there.
So we're to check also for any um, offspring, for any seeds that this is planted.
Mm-hmm.
They do seem to be lightly lower down,
Mm.
like below the solar plexus.
And now I can see connections from it uh, to going moving towards the uh, cent- center of the body and then down,
Mhm.
almost like forming like a Y, but without the other side of it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I'm just pulling this out. There's lots of strands of it. It reminds me of a kind of flattened jellyfish and all
Yeah,
these
I can see
coming
that.
down.
Yeah.
Turn to source. I'll never turn you again. And it's breaking apart as I'm doing it, so I'm just keeping going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to help me remove any of the remnants, and some dragon light language helps shake up any of these
Mm.
loose ends, and then I'll do another clear.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Turn to source or never turn here again. Helping seal the wound at the top,
Mm,
head and crown. It's bringing in source light. I'm going to bring it all the way down and trace through where this entity was.
mm-hmm.
How are you getting on lower down?
I see there's between the sacral and the root chakra, there's it's like a gap that is clear. There's
Mm.
no color there. And it's in the shape of the chakra.
Interesting.
So I'm asking Archangel Michael to assist with clearing this gap, and then we need to, from what I see, restore it
Mm-hmm.
so that it can be filled with color again, the energy again.
Wow, yeah, I feel that.
I see his sword moving, and like almost as like it's pushing it it is pushing it to the side. This hole is like moving like a bar now, being pushed to the side.
Good.
So I see Archangel Michael, I'm sorry, Archangel Raphael sending healing light to that area. And then Archangel Michael used his sword to go from the top of her head to the bottom to reconnect that line, the center of her chakras.
Fantastic.
And then golden light through the body and grounding it.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot. So yeah, Susan, please do take good care of yourself. Get plenty of rest after this, and drink as much water as it feels right. And given
Yeah.
the depth of what we've just been to, and I could see Archangel Michael was doing some really intensive work. Do, if you're not already, do join my free meditations for energy protection, because it'll really help you over the coming days, especially as your body continues to integrate and heal. So this is the same link I just posted earlier, the 14-day meditations for protection. And I just realized that that's my attempt of a artwork for Archangel Michael on the image. He looks pretty menacing in green. So yeah, I hope that helps protect you, especially during dream time. So thank you, Suzanne. And there was a message from Rox who says, Viviane, you feeling anything different in the air all around? Anyone? How do you feel, Viviane?
Well, today there there was a moment that I felt a shift, I'll say.
Mhm.
But it was a shift from dense to lighter, I'll say. Yeah.
The way you said it was a shift downwards. We went, we pressed the wrong button on the elevator, like, doot, doot, doot,
Yeah.
ah, oh no, up. I meant +1, not -1. Um, yeah, I feel that for sure. I was just
Mm-hmm.
walking in my favorite woods,
Yeah.
with my daughter at lunch, not filming, but I took a couple of photos,
Mm-hmm.
and Anita posted a comment saying, "Oh, if you look at 6, so if you look at the 6th slide, it looks like an outline of Sasquatch shaped in the trees." And it's the funniest feeling when you go to that area that it feels that you're in a different dimension. That's what my daughter said. She said, "I just feel like it's its own little world, its own little reality." And I was like, "Yeah, that's how it feels. It's does feel that it's a different dimension." And it's that feeling. I feel the difference between magical places like that. I think other people call them window um, locations or window spaces, which is a really funny term for what I would perceive as a, a dimensional bubble. Um, and I feel that Rock says, right, like the countdown has begun. Yeah, although I feel like the countdown began a few years ago, but it's quickening, right? It's getting faster, and you can hear it finally, and even see it. So I'm glad
Mm-hmm.
you feel it too, Viviane.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes she said, "Well, the final countdown." There's a song that says the final countdown, and it makes me think the same way. Yeah, it is happening. It started a while ago, but yeah, it's interesting.
It's the final countdown.
Yeah, it was. I
Yeah,
think it was Europe. Was the name of the band that sang that, right?
I have very vivid memories of dancing to that at school discos at the local church or village hall. Fun. Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Yay! So let's put on a little bit of music. Not the final countdown because probably get a copyright strike or something random.
Yeah.
In the 5th dimension, let's not do copyright. Let's
Yes.
come up with a better way. I don't know what it is yet. We'll just be nice to each other, not steal from each other again. Okay, choosing the next request. Boop, beep, 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 boop, beep. Jules, let us know if you're here. Calling on Jules. Crystal Conrad saying, John Binney should audition for Britain's Got Talent. The company I used to work at in 2012, they started an office petition to get me on to Britain's Got Talent. And I
Oh,
said, that's a waste of time. You literally just apply. Like, you don't need to petition to get me onto it. Um, Jules is here. Fantastic. And Jules says, "Hi, John and Viviane. Thank you so much for everything you do for us. Please, could you scan and help with the persistent pain on my left hand lower back? Thanks again." And I think it's a little first aid heart. Fantastic. Oh, and Lottie B is asking to be taken off the list.
oh, okay. Thank you, Lottie B, for letting us know.
Yeah, thanks, Lottie.
Thank you so much.
So let's take a look at Jules
Mm-hmm.
asking. Just scanning down, really interesting sensations of smoke and swirling energy. And then as I get down, this is around the outside of Jules, and then as I get down to the left lower back, density, at very least a blockage. Let's take a closer look.
I'm seeing a light, a red light glowing in that area to call my attention to that.
Interesting. Red lights can be a red flag.
Yeah.
Just ask Archangel Michael about this as well. Oh, okay. I'm just going to be really careful with my words. So just before I describe what this is, let me just encase this with a golden bubble of protective light. So this is a seed of a negative entity. And it's trying, so I'm seeing, I don't know if you see it, Viviane, but the red light is like flickering on and off.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's going off and then it's like staying on for a bit and then it's going off. It's, this small entity is trying to, I guess you describe it as like birth itself. It's trying to power itself up to become fully conscious and have those.
I didn't see the entity yet because when I see the red light going on and off, and then it looked like I see the letter X in black, like if someone put a, drew with black marker, like to pinpoint that area. Okay, now I can see it from behind the X now. Okay.
This this it's so fascinating. This energy is from Jules, originally from Jules. At some point, it's I don't know if something else came in and interfered with this, but what in part to explain the location, Jules has been trying to like ground this into Earth, and instead it's all been like diverted off to the side, and just ever increasingly fueling this density until it eventually gained its own consciousness, and it's trying to grow more. Okay, I see that. Archangel Michael, can we remove this, please? Can you check Viviane across the rest of the body, especially upwards from this entity, especially up around the spine, if there's anything coming up from it?
Okay, and to me, the entity behind the X looks like a leech, like a fat one. It may be different than what you're saying, but I'll look at the rest.
Yeah, that's how it looks. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Archangel Michael, please return to source. We're going to return here again. Just immediately filling in this, bringing in source light to help heal, clear, and energize.
I see 3 black dots along the spine to the side of this entity.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I could see it was so cool. I could see you working. And do you want to, or do you want me to remove these?
Yes, please. I can. While you do that, I'm going to look at the area below her back there.
Okay.
Because I'm feeling the root chakra. There's just a slight density energy there.
Mhm. Yeah, it feels like the root chakra has been like bypassed.
Mm.
So checking its connections would be good. Okay. Return to source and return here again. And using some Elvian like language to help Jules' spine and central nervous system begin to flow gently downwards just when the root chakra is ready to open up once more. All aspects of your body to remember its flow, receiving light from above and releasing density below.
Mm-hmm.
Just remembering your lights and your beautiful love.
Oh, it feels better now. Just that the energy needs to be flushed away.
Wonderful.
Okay. Let's see if there's any comments from Jules. It was a lot there, so please rest in the next couple of days and hydrate and continue to protect your energy.
Yeah, and please do. This is the third or fourth time now today in the live stream I've posted the same link.
Yeah.
Please do, Jules. Take good care of yourself. Get plenty of rest. Drink as much water as it feels right, which I'm about to do as well. And join that free meditation for protection, because especially the first few days will help you the most, especially the next 3 days. Whatever you decide, yeah, please do.
Yes, because it's very important, the aftercare. After what we do here, that you really continue to take the next steps to maintain your energy clear and protected.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so it's my turn now. I have a sip of water too.
Yeah, even if you're watching this, please do drink water.
Yes. And she's saying, I felt an ache while you were working on me. Thank you so much. Love you both. Thank you so much, Jules. Okay. Right, ready to select our new request here.
Choosing the next request, please say hello in the chat. And also check if you're requested. You can say hello anytime, but please also say hello if you're requested. Request is selected. And if you're in the comments, please come over to the live chat where you can see people chatting. And if you're asking for a loved one, including a pet, please ask their permission first.
So I have Michelle Hanson. Say hi in the chat, please, Michelle. You're saying thank you both. Do my guides have a message for me, please?
I was going to say, not another clearing. Love
Yeah.
doing them, but a
I
lot
had a couple
all at once. I'm like,
heavy water
wow.
ones.
Yeah, you could definitely spend an hour doing each one of those that we've just done. And let us know if you're here, Michelle, and we can.
I'll be shaking my energy all the way after this.
Oh yeah, I did a crazy dance before this, I think, and now I'm going to do one afterwards as well.
Hi, Michelle. Thank you so much for being
Hi,
here.
Michelle.
Okay, message. Okay.
Just asking Michelle to step forward, send your guides. Any messages from Michelle's highest good at this time, please? It's quite funny. Um, our guides come over and it said, "I've got a message for you and a message for you." So like two different messages for each of us. So the message I got was it's quite simple and beautiful and very powerful, which is for you, Michelle. It's a message of taking new inspiration, new experiences, especially magical experiences. And this includes dream time, meditation, waking time, time in towns and cities, time in nature. Like there's no limit to this. It's all, any of these times, these moments where you experience something magical. What your guide is saying, encouraging you to go on a journey of integration with these experiences. And they can be really, really, really simple. So some of those experiences may be I saw you like out like walking in woods and then hearing a word, just like it might be it was a lovely word like love or magic. And something a very, very simple, small experience, which is so easy to dismiss. And your guide is saying, what about you integrate that by first of all, saying it out loud or saying thank you for that experience, and then taking time later to reflect on it. In this example, I was walking in woods and I heard or felt this word, love. And then the integration of that means reflecting on the experience itself. So, for example, is it possible for me to have received a message from one of my guides? Or where did that come from? What was it? And also extending gratitude for it, saying, thank you for that experience. It was really interesting. And so to make it really simple is this process of saying to yourself, when something new comes in, take a bit of time and energy to allow yourself to reflect on it. And if it was really true for you, so if you decide that it's true for you, and only your heart can decide this, that experience is really real. Now what? What does it mean for the rest of your life? If it's me, I'd be straight back there with my camera, like, oh look, I'm gonna go here again. I'm gonna film it. It's like, hi, I'm John. I'm here in the place where I heard this word love. I would be changing my behavior to acknowledge and open myself up to receive more of it. So it starts really, really simple and with really these little magical experiences. And it can be numbers, feathers, car bumper stickers, things people say, music playing on the radio, that there's no end to these signs. How about you, Viviane?
Yes, my message for you, Michelle. Well, first of all, they played the song Michelle, My Bell. And then I
Oh,
said,
lovely.
okay, and besides the song, what else would you like to tell? What is the message you'd like to me to share with Michelle? And then I heard dance, Michelle, move your body, dance with others, dance alone, but dance and experience the joy of the movement and flow. And I hope that makes sense for you. It's it was all about that. It was all about dance and movement and flowing, and joy too, because moving your body and dancing is very joyful. So that's what they have for you.
Oh,
That's what I
fantastic.
got for you, Michelle.
I need to um, integrate dancing more into my routine. I try and do it every lunch.
Yeah.
Wonder if it's enough. um, Maybe I need end of day dance as well. Yeah, it's so much
Yes.
fun.
It is fun.
I hope that helps you, Michelle. Thank you for those for your requests and those beautiful messages. I feel like they could apply to all of us. So
Yes.
how lovely is that? Michelle says both messages are so pertinent and perfect. Thank you so much.
Oh, lovely. Thank
Um,
you.
just in
Wow.
case the live chat doesn't record, there it is
Yes.
up on the screen. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Me next, is it?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Okay, choosing the next request. Beep, boop, 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 beep. Oh wow, this is the last one, isn't it? Not the last one of today. I mean, it's the most recent one, I should say.
Yes. I just saw
So
River in the
River
chat.
Merlin, I guess you're still here since you just posted this. Let us know, River Merlin. Please say hello. So dream interpretation. I started in my past and then I switched to an industrial accident. I noticed watchers, they said I was in the past, present, and future, got the numbers 42 and 14 and escorted back. Wow. Um, I suspect some of your language is to try and fit it into a comment. So if there's anything else you want to share, feel free to, but we can go ahead and ask about this. And I'm going to ask River Merlin's guides um, and higher self as well to help answer this question. Yeah, I'm just being shown out of time. This event that you witnessed really happened. It is, and it is out of time. It's really fascinating what you're saying. 42 is the number of people who did not make it. There's something about a key. So there's a key to accessing this experience that you had was out of time. So it is it's a way of experiencing reality without the constriction of linear time. And there's a key to unlocking this. Is this the 14 or the 42 or something else? It's the 14. The 14 is symbolic of 2 sevens, and the 2 sevens are the 7 chakras of 2 people.
Mm.
So it takes 2 people to step out of time, or another way of describing it is to unlock the perception, the illusion of linear time. It takes specifically two conscious human beings to do it. You said you noticed watchers, they seem to be interested in you, River Merlin, the fact that you'd got there and the fact that you were there alone. I feel like I'm doing this detective work and I'm unpicking each clue, each piece of evidence as we go. And your guide says, please do treat this as something that really happened. Perhaps write it down or fully say it out loud. Even make a little video about it. Whatever you decide to do, you don't need to share it with others necessarily. It's more to describing the whole experience, and the explanation that this really happened is to say that these 42 people that didn't make it, to honor them. So part of the reason you were there and part of the reason the watchers were there is to witness this. So one of my personal opinions is that, you know, um, death and suffering of any kind, unwitnessed, is one of, in the universe by any other consciousness, is one of our, one of the saddest things I've experienced. And so, first of all, you being able to bear witness to them, excuse me, and their departures is super powerful. And yeah, we could all just take a moment to honor those souls that lost their lives at that time. We send them so much love. How are you getting on, Viviane?
As you're giving the message to the river, I'm feeling like chills and getting body chills. At one point, I heard there is no time, and then I heard when you're talking about the two chakras and the two consciousness, I heard there's an expression, it takes two to tango, so I heard that.
Wow.
And for River to journal the dreams, but I saw the comments that okay, I did write it down as soon as I woke up, so I'm assuming you do this often, write about your dreams. And
Mhm.
I saw River in that dream, and feeling sad and about the 42, and placing his hand on his heart, and also feeling grateful that and telling himself, okay, I'm here now, and feeling sad for those, but at the same time feeling grateful about your life and about your experience.
Mhm.
um, I could see the watchers too, noticing him. I didn't hear anything from them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, they seem there's just an energy of very neutral energy from them. Like
Mm-hmm.
they're there to bear witness, they're there to kind of observe and
Mm-hmm.
report, if you like, but not. It wasn't
Yeah.
like, what are you doing here? You shouldn't be here, or anything like that.
Yeah, and I
Um,
noticed four watchers. But yeah, and we were saying, yeah, he was so sad. I could feel that sadness.
yeah, thank you so much for sharing, and hope those all the souls affected um, find their way home to their next steps, whatever they choose to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure this is what you want, right? But River Merlin, you could choose to go back. Your guide said you could, if you wanted to go back to that moment, you could. You just have to set the intention. If and this is just for you, really. It's not, well. First of all, it's not for anyone else, but it's more for your benefit. If you want to go back and experience that, and for example, send these poor beings love, then yeah, please do.
Okay, so it's my turn now. Let me just remove that comment and select our next request.
Fantastic. And Terry mentioned the chat isn't keeping up. I think it probably is. Just take a look. Just scroll to the right. I can check as well, but just scroll to the right on your video to make sure that it's has a little red light, show that it's actually live. If your live
Mm-hmm.
is lagging behind, double
Yes.
check as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, it looks good. Hey, look, we're live, Viviane. That's the strangest thing. And there is me saying live. Ah, I've started a time loop. Um, okay. And Michelle, Light Delight, was just saying, John and Viviane, and All Spirit, thank you for the clearing. It's our pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
So my turn. Sorry, are you taking a turn now?
Yeah, my turn now. I'm about.
Definitely need to do some grounding after this. Doris Sellon.
Doris, please say hello in the chat. You asking for a message from your husband or guides? From your husband. Okay.
Yeah, let us know if you're here, Doris. And sorry to hear about your husband, but I'm assuming from this you're saying that he's since passed over.
Yeah. And while we wait for Doris, I just want to remind everyone to please subscribe to both channels and remind you that we're here every Monday and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 8:30 a.m. Pacific, and 4:30 p.m. UK time.
Yeah, please do. And I did update the description of the video to make it easier to find our links for
Okay.
checking out those websites, donations. All
Thank
these
you.
things are greatly appreciated. They help us turn up for 4 or so hours each week.
Yeah, and continue
Also those,
doing what we signed up for because we chose we chose to be doing this.
that's
So
right.
that's
Yeah,
a good that was a good choice. So I'm happy about that.
yeah, me too. Yeah, we need to figure out what we're going to do for our anniversary, right? For the
Yes,
first year.
I know it's coming up soon. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So still waiting for Doris. So Doris Selen, if your work lurking, we're just waiting for you to say hi in the chat, please. Oh, here it is. Another comment about you sounding like David Bowie.
Oh, wow,
Yes, we do think about that. But John has a very healing voice, beautiful voice, and it feels very healing too.
that's kind. When he used to visit me a lot in my last studio, my last home, where the first 110 albums were created, and
Yeah.
I can't do a very good impression of him talking, um, but he was, and he swears a lot. He typically says something to me like, here's the polite version of what he says to me. He says things like, "Just put more energy into it. Just put more fire into what you're doing, John." Um,
Mm-hmm.
in a very deep voice, in a very English kind of dismissive voice. It's really funny. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's lovely to have around. He does visit a lot, and I feel that's why you'll recognize some of his energy in my work because
Yeah.
literally there, like sat next to me.
I just remembered I had a dream last night or the night before about the song. I was talking about his song, Absolute Beginners. I was
Oh
talking
yeah.
about that song. It was a beautiful song. I don't see Doris, so I'll
Mm,
go ahead and select another request.
thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Terry Mullins, please say hi in the chat. I believe you're still here.
I love those lyrics where, well, of course I do. I wrote them. But the lyrics are, "We're ascending together."
Mm-hmm.
Terry, are you here?
Okay, Terry is here. Thank you so much, Terry.
Yay!
So you're
And
asking for chakra balancing and healing. Okay.
that's like,
Check the chakras.
so just asking Terry and your guide step forward. It's really interesting. I'm seeing and I love that. You can ask. It's like being a genie, right? You can ask us for anything that we can reasonably help you with,
Mm-hmm.
and yet we will always try and help you with exactly what you asked for. And the balancing, that word immediately as I scanned down you, Terry, I saw your heart chakra slightly out of alignment, and it's slightly over to the left. Let's see about bringing this back in.
Mm-hmm.
I was just asking why, and it's fascinating. Your heart is saying because I want to receive more love. So if I move over more to the left, I'll receive more.
Mm-hmm.
And your your higher self is being quite dismissive and saying that's not how it works. Um, you're going to receive more by opening more and to do that, because as soon as I said that, your heart was like aching a bit. Um, we need to open within strong boundaries. Okay, so before I do anything, I'm just going to check on your boundaries around the
Mm-hmm.
outside of your auric field. Just help strengthen these. And set the intention these boundaries are only within the control of Terry and no other being. Only exist for as long as it serves Terry's highest good and can be removed at any time. Only allow energies and entities that serve Terry's highest good to enter this place. Exist within Terry. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. Okay. That's really lovely. There's a lot more free flowing movement now. The heart. Is this work you're doing, Viviane? You seem to be helping a lot already.
Actually, when I saw her leaning, her body was leaning to the left, and then I saw Archangel Michael coming and her silhouette, pushing her body to stand up straight. And with that, I saw the the work you're doing, and everything becoming aligned.
Wonderful. Yeah, I can only describe it as suddenly all the chakras become very fluid. Like they're just like hanging there and they're like, oh, we can go anywhere we want. It's just immediately it's like, whoa, who did this? Was this you, Viviane? Because I was just working on the boundaries.
Yeah, because
Um,
I felt that too, and I saw that image too that you just
okay.
described.
It's a very beautiful feeling. I didn't Sometimes I feel as humans we have our expectations are too low. And if this is what happy and healthy looks like, I feel like I've got quite a lot of work to do. It's fantastic to see. There's a lot more brightness now.
Yeah, I see her very bright, and I see her slowly. She slowly raised her arms,
Mhm.
and her palms are facing the sky, high up, and her arms are above her head, palms facing the sky.
That's lovely. Opening up to receive.
Yeah. I can feel the flow of the energy now moving through her body.
Hmm. It's lovely. Almost a crystalline liquid flow of energy flowing down the spine.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of this seems like giving permission, Terry, you giving permission to your heart to say, I deserve strong boundaries. You deserve to protect your own heart from what doesn't serve your highest good. And because your heart reacted so fast to that, immediately your heart was like, I feel good about that. I feel safe very quickly about that, and it'll really help you open up and receive love.
Wonderful.
Hope it helps you, Terry. Let us know in
Yeah.
the chat.
Thank you so much for your request and for being here. Okay, new people. So now it's John's turn.
John, let me just ask him. Oh, him. Me. Okay, let's do this. Choosing your next request.
Mm-hmm.
Test. Test. There we go. Beep, boop, 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 beep. Ooh, this is an interesting one. So this is from Ishika. Let us know if you're here. I think this was just posted, right? It was quite recent.
Yeah, I just saw her post too.
Ishika, are you here? Do you see me land a job at this company called Inkle? Let us know if you're here in the chat, Ishika.
Okay, she's here.
Yes. Okay, very specific. Let's find out. I'm just asking Archangel Metatron as well to open up Akashic Records. Open the Akashic Records. Open the Akashic Records. What Archangel Metatron's showing me is, well, it's not what I expected. It's like the other way around. This is two people having a discussion about Ashika in the company, and they're looking at her resume, and they're saying one of them has their hand on like flat on the paper of the resume, and is saying, can we afford Ashika? And it was really fascinating because it's not specific to the salary. It's much more energetically. I feel what's being described or what's being shown is really like, do we have enough people to support Ashika like around her in the position? And is there enough? What would you call it? Room for progression.
Yeah, I saw the hands too on her resume, and I heard she will want more. She's going to want to grow more.
Yeah. And my sense is that Ashika doesn't see this, right? It's that it's actually the other way around from Ashika's perception, and so it's quite fascinating because I feel like the company, if they in the event that they reject you, they might not make all that clear. It's because it's easier for them, especially legally, to say you're just not a fit for the job, but actually their full answer would be, actually we think you'd be good, but we don't have a position that's big enough for you, or big enough in time. Like you would get, you might stay in it for a year or two, but you would be unhappy because of the lack of progression. So it seems to be up to their, from what Archangel Metatron's saying, is it's not certain because it's up to the company to decide the path for the role. And if they decide that there is enough, what do you call it, forward progression for you, enough scope for you, then yes, they're likely to offer. I think what's really lovely is it's not you, it's them, right? So it's their fault if you don't get a job because you definitely feel like more than a good fit.
Yes, that's exactly how I felt too. If you don't see growth possibilities, you not want to stay there. So,
Yeah, and good luck. And also, my personal advice would be there's something very powerful about not what you write in your resume, but how you've written it. The energy of it is really strong, and that's beautiful, right?
mm-hmm,
And it comes across no matter how people are ingesting that, whether they're reading it, looking it online, printing it out, whatever they're doing, it comes across. Your energy comes across, which is fantastic. Um, and what was the other thing to say? Yeah, that you underestimate yourself. You underestimate your capabilities.
mm,
Um, and so, do please take this as a message from your guides to say when you're able to fully receive yourself and receive and accept your own capabilities, the easier all these things get because you realize, applying for jobs that aren't big enough for you, that don't have enough scope or challenge,
mm-hmm.
you get rejected from those, but they're never the right job for you anyway. Um, and so encouraging you also to, to apply for jobs that are maybe a stretch for you, but you're really excited about. Don't just dismiss something just because it's a bigger salary or more responsibility than you're used to in the past. So I hope that helps you. And as she could said, that's an interesting take. Um,
Yes,
yeah, I think it's really, really lovely. Says that, and she says that's good to know. I've edited my resume a few times now. I feel happy with the current version of it. Yeah, fantastic.
great, wonderful.
Um, and so much better than generating it with AI because you may as well just use one of these templates off the internet. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, I don't think they're good at all. Even when the process, I used to be in recruitment in Amazon for 8 years, building AI systems to review resumes, and I learned fast. Even the AI that we built learned fast that AI generated resumes just aren't good. Like they're not good enough. And it's really the energy behind it. Oh, and Kara's saying I can't see Ashika's comments. That's right, you can't because Ashika's on Viviane's channel and Kara's on my channel. Um, so we're broadcasting live across two channels at the same time. Go subscribe to both, and you can watch both live streams at the same time.
Yeah, we have a lot of subscribers that go uh, check both at the same time so they can be up to date on everything. Yeah, thank you. So I'll go ahead and select our. I like what you said, John, about the resume writing because yeah, you when um, you're doing the writing and the editing, now you're putting your energy into it
Yeah,
versus using the template, which may be helpful at times, but you have to have your own voice and your own um,
that's
energy,
right.
of course, coming through.
Because when you think about it, otherwise the resumes largely are illogical, right? They don't really make a lot of sense as a concept. You just write a bunch of stuff about yourself, and yet that's what humans want. They want a
Mm-hmm.
personal connection with another human. They don't want a list of facts. You know, have had 2 years doing computer programming. Like so. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
who's the human? 3 years? No, 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 no. Where's the human? I want a human connection. Um,
Yes.
I'll let you choose the next person.
Mm-hmm. And I also see Terry's comments saying, "Thank you so much for the balancing. I can feel that's right now. Wonderful. Yeah,
Yay.
we felt the energy felt great."
That's fantastic. Thank you, Terry, for letting us know.
Mm-hmm. So we have like 72 requests.
Wow. And 80 in the live across the two channels.
Wonderful.
So we choose the next request. If your request is randomly selected, please say hello in the chat.
Okay. Clayton Rowley. It's. I hope you're still here. It's. I see that you posted this earlier in the live stream. So please say hi in the chat, Clayton.
Yeah, let us know if you hear Clayton.
Mm-hmm.
Light Delight says, would anyone care to join me in dancing to Let's Dance?
Yeah, it's fun. A lot of fun. Oh, Clayton, you're here. Great. Thank you so much.
And guidance through changes you've been going through the last couple of weeks. Thank you for your time.
Ooh,
Love,
okay.
Light. Clayton.
Interesting.
So I'm being shown a really clear visual of, first of all, I wish I had a diagram, a little board I could draw on. Imagine you have two trains, right? Two train
Mm-hmm.
tracks, and you've got two. These are really two timelines. And what's happening is the last 2 weeks you've been merging. You know when they change the signals on train tracks, and for a moment, for a brief moment, the train wheels pass over almost like double tracks. And what it does is it starts to lead the train onto this other track. So that kind of shift over, that's what these last couple of weeks have been. You are, so this is all to help you. It's a reconfiguration. And I kept hearing like fluid, like fluidity to allow this like this disruption and change in your life to allow you to shift over to this other timeline. Um, and that it feels like quite quickly, like in a few days, you'll be into a more a period of how to describe it. It's not no change. It's just you'll feel more settled. You'll feel happier and relaxed. And this is your higher timeline you've shifted into, which is exciting. How about you, Viviane?
I had an interesting image. I see Clayton's. It's like I see this bright energy behind him, and it's very colorful. But it's almost like it's in a almost like no, it's in a different dimension, and he's going whoa whoa what's all this? And then I heard welcome to ascension. You're ascending, and
Wow.
it's what else did I write here? Yeah, welcome to the journey, and you really like whoa, going like what's all this? It's so. I mean, the energy felt good, but it is very strong and a big change to be navigating that. And but yeah, so
Yeah, I feel Clayton's request is very polite. You know, it's like the polite version of
uh-huh.
OMG, WTF, like what
Yeah.
happened? And it's funny as I said that I just got an electric shock off this cable,
Mm.
my USB cable, and for those that aren't familiar with my journey, my last big awakening was 2017, and then I took all the way through to May last year to leave my corporate job and do this full time.
Mm-hmm.
And the sense I got from Clayton was like, so imagine all that in a couple of weeks. Imagine like, whoa, it's like things are shifting so fast for people now. Um, Everyone gets to ascend at different speeds. For me, it'd be like, going into work the next day after my
Mm.
meditation experience and saying, so John, there's going to be some changes at work. Like, all right, what sort of changes? Well, you, for starters, you're leaving. And I'm like, I am. Good news is you get to leave in 2 weeks. Like, I do. And it's like, what am I going to tell my wife? Like, it'll all be compressed in a very short timeline, but all for your highest good. And if you can't tell, I'm super happy now. And I feel that so will you be, Clayton,
Yeah.
as you go through this shift.
And just now, I just had an image click on this. I'm laughing, of Wayne's World when the
Yeah.
camera gets zoomed like really fast and close, and they'll be like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
That's what I saw now. That was you, Clayton.
Wow.
That was such a funny movie.
Brilliant movies. Yeah, and that's definitely Yeah, how do you describe, awakenings and ascension other than, uh, I don't know, it's like the most disruptive thing in my life ever, and continues to
Yeah,
be.
it's crazy, right? What? And Shirley's laughing.
Yeah, if we can't laugh about what we're going through, then I don't know what I do. Cry, laugh or cry. You get to choose
Mm,
on ascension. Um, my turn? Is it? Must be.
yes, and Darcy's also saying, I can feel your joy, John. I love it.
Yay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Beatrix Kiddo, let me know if you're here.
And Shirley, I love that little bumblebee you have. Like,
To
Oh, sorry. Hang on.
heal well.
whoa! Whoa!
I wrote, I did write a song early in after my awakening called Energy Roller Coaster. And
Uh-huh.
it's kind of like, it's really funny that it's like green screen with two copies of me playing guitar and then a
Uh-huh.
background of roller coaster behind me. But it's so calm. It's like energy roller coaster. It's not like, it's like, whoa. it's, it's more accurate. Um, yeah, let us know if you hear
She's
people
here.
here.
Beatrix is here. Thank you.
Okay. After all that excitement, can you tell me if Merlin is around me, and if so, how I can best use his guidance? What is his role with me? Thank you. And just to check, what do you mean by Merlin? It's not a pet or anything that you've called Merlin. My sense is you mean Merlin the magician or
Yeah,
or
that's
other
what I'm
names.
thinking too, but just to make sure.
It's very cool name for any pet. Yeah, we can get started, but let us know, Beatrix, who Merlin is to you. Just asking everyone else, step back, and for Beatrice, step forwards with your guides to Penny and I.
She's saying yes. Merlin, the magician. Yeah.
It's really. So I do know Merlin well, and a lot of the time we get on, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a little bit of an up and down relationship with Merlin, in a few lifetimes, and it's a really interesting answer. So the answer I got was leadership, right? So leading you into opportunities and experiences. And then there was these two examples given. One is like very smooth and calm, and and it seems like teaching and how to describe it. It's a student and master relationship, and very thorough. And then the other is quite mischievous, like the mischievous side of Merlin, which is,
Mm.
oh, you'll also be presented with opportunities that might seem simple and calm, but are actually quite chaotic. And he personally enjoys that the most. But it's also they're great tests of your capabilities so far in your life. So it is and you're asking how you can best use his guidance. It feels that
Mm.
you can always ask him his intention behind what you're being led through, um, and feel into the energy of the response. It feels like I would describe that your interactions with him often feel like a test, and I don't mean that in like a negative way. It's like he's trying to teach you your own discernment, including with him, including with opportunities. So you don't need to say yes to everything that he says. You don't need to say no to everything. It's just this constant asking your heart. And for me personally, every time I felt there was a message coming from Merlin or an opportunity or teachings, I just placed my hand on my heart and ask, your heart, is this for my highest good? Give a yes no question and see what the answer is that comes through, because this is a big part of his um relationship with you. I've met him before and met him as guides for other clients, and definitely his broad and colorful personality is often, it's for a reason. It's not by accident. It's not like you just got the bad luck with a spirit guide who's a bit chaotic and mischievous. How about you, Viviane?
I see him holding a glass vessel with a purple liquid swirling inside, and I hear him say, "Oh, I want you to believe in magic,
Lovely.
and I want you to know it's magic around you." And yes, I am around you. I'm guiding you. And you know it, but you had to ask. It's like you knew it, but you just had to ask um, because you're not yet believing in that's part of it. Like he wants you to start believing.
And some questions from Santhia Sri. It's fascinating that Merlin can be around someone. What does he look like? Is he wearing long robes? Is he like we see in the movies?
Mm.
It varies. When I see him, he's often wearing different things. Him in particular loves like showing up as different different clothes. Sometimes he's quite cloaked, and you can't tell it's him. He had lots of different names as well, right? When he was incarnated, he wasn't just, we most popularly know him as a magician, if I could say it, not musician, but other things, oracle, sage, healer,
Yeah.
there's many different terms. And also that it's not as uncommon as you would think. I would say something like one in every, I don't know, maybe, or maybe 3 in every 10 clients that I meet have a famous guide. They're like super famous, like Jesus, Ganesh, Kali. Some people we know, what's his name? I keep forgetting his name. Something Watts. What's his name? I forgot his first name. That's really annoying. Sort of like him. Alan Watts. I think that's his name. People turn up, and sometimes the client doesn't even know who they are. Like, who was that? And I think it really plays to the fact that all beings are equal. Yes, Alan Watts. I really love his work. So yeah, all beings are equal around the universe. So anyone can be your spirit guide, if that helps. Okay, time for one more. And whose turn is it?
It's my turn. You chose Beatrix.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Start.
They don't always listen to what you say or what you do. Open their eyes, look to the skies, and their hearts will
Daniela, please let us know if you're still here.
You can't hear.
Oh my god, listen to this. Hang on a second. So read the request.
Fill up their hearts and let them shine. Look to the sky
I think it's
Oh,
actually just at the end of the chorus that it talks about angels' wings.
yeah, sure. Thank you, Daniela. And I remember the healing was that the arms with the skin
mm,
and the wings, I believe. Let's see. You're saying thank you very much for your healing my skin. Is already much better. And you also raised questions. Could I please ask my guides why I have the angel wings and what I should do with them and how? Thank you. Yeah, remember that.
fantastic. Great question. Yeah, let's find out for you, Daniela. It's funny, I can still hear that song like playing in my head. Um, Let Angels Fly.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what I'm being shown is Daniela, your guide is like, I feel like a schoolboy. It's like dragged me around the back of you and is showing me your wings and is saying literally those lyrics to let angels fly. This is how Daniela flies. This is how you spread your wings and open up. And so the point of it is to help support you for longer periods of time in higher vibrations. The wings, if you think about where our wings are connected, the wings are connected down behind the back of the heart. And
Mm-hmm.
the back of the heart is where you receive love energy. And so your guide's saying, showing me like, frankly, your guide's quite patronizing, but very lovely about it, and saying, John, think about it. A nice filled heart with joy and love and happiness, and receiving that love energy from yourself and from others, and it allows you to support your wings nice and open. And it's like having your wings open helps stabilize you as you rise up in vibration. So you're not it's not so much of a roller coaster. You're not so much up and down. Um, and your guide says also these angel wings will help you carry others. And it's not to try and carry their burdens. It's not to try and kind of wrench people up in their vibration. It's more that when we hold space for people, like I literally create this protective
Mm-hmm.
space around us in our live streams. That's what we mean by carrying you. And I often imagine that as I'm creating the safe space that I spread my wings out. When I'm doing that part, when I create a bubble around me, I imagine my wings opening up and that I'm holding space for others. So everyone gets to choose if they stay in that space or not, whether they choose to be held in it. And but it does really help, you know, support um your happiness and health so that you can support others. Fill your cup first and support others.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Viviane?
Yeah, I heard when it comes to the wings, you have them because you earned them, in a and it's not as part of your journey, your growth and your frequency.
Hmm.
And when you're saying you that it to carry others, I saw how large they are, and yeah, holding space. So it's like wherever you go, you have like that. It's almost like this canopy of energy that is helping and protecting you and others as you go about your day, and unknowingly you are unknowingly now you are going around spreading your wings and sharing this loving vibration and energy with others. And I heard be proud of your wings.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, and I do feel that you're asking about like what you should do with them, I spread them. Like allow your arms to open up. I just say it out loud. So when I ground after these sessions before them, and I do it just before my hi, it's John videos. I often stand barefoot in the grass, and I just stretch my arms out as comfortably as it feels right. It's not a mobility exercise. You just open up your arms. I wish you could see my arms. But as you open them up, and I just say, I open my angel wings, I open my angel wings, I open my angel wings, and just allow yourself to open up. And thank you so much, Daniela. Thank you for your angel wings, and it's so lovely to hear that you're continuing to heal.
And,
It really
and
brings
then
such lovely energy.
and then I heard this song just now that send me an angel, and it says send me an angel right now, and then someone is asking for an angel, and then you appear somewhere with this
Wow.
beautiful large angel wings, and bring that energy. So
Oh, what a beautiful way to end. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming along. Thank you, Viviane, for
thank you,
another
John.
incredible week.
Yeah.
Incredible session. So I will bring our session to an end, and I'd like to thank our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia, Archangel Metatron. Please close the Akashic records. Close the Akashic records. Close the Akashic records. And asking everyone to remain in your individual protective bubbles for as long as you choose. Step outside of the shared session space as I close it down and return to Source or never return here again. Please get plenty of rest and drink as much water as it feels right for you. And we'll be back here on Monday at the same bat channel, same bat place, places. So we'll be here 4:30 UK time, 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, here on Viviane, Heller, and John Binney's YouTube channels. In the meantime, please do check out our websites if you feel interested. If we resonate with you, consider donating, consider sharing us with your friends and family. And it's a real honor to receive your requests. So thank you so much. And look forward to seeing you next week, everyone. Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sending love. Bye.